Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm bringing to you my initial thoughts on the all-new Kindle 10th generation, which was released in 2019. I bought this 5 days back and I've been using it vigorously for the past 5 days. I'm going to share with you my experience of using the device for these past 5 days and my initial thoughts on the device so far. It's not been that long, so I did not get that much time to explore every feature that is available within the device. Also, I'll not be going into the technical aspects of the device in this video because I think there are multiple videos out there which explain it even clearer than me with a sounder knowledge. So I'll try to link down one video which I found very useful before I went forward and made my purchase. So without any further ado, let's get into the video right away. Now this is the all-new Kindle 10th generation. It's not the Kindle Paperwhite, it's just the basic model of the Kindle which was released before, and in 2019 they made some updates and added a backlight to the device and re-released it in 2019. Now the basic Kindle just cost 6,999 rupees, and when the updated version was released it cost 7,999 rupees for us in India here. For one day alone in the past week, what happened is the price dropped down from 7,999 rupees to 6,999 rupees for Prime customers alone, so I went forward and purchased it. I also shared it in my Instagram stories, so if you want to know really good book deals, do consider following me. My handle will be somewhere on the screen or linked down in the description always. Now I am not a person who reads that many ebooks, but I'm sure that if you are a person who reads many ebooks, this device will come in very handy, because in the past 5 days that I've used it, I found it more useful than annoying in any way, because every night I go to bed, I lie down for at least an hour browsing through my phone, and it's basically just to go to sleep, and most of the time I end up not getting sleepy that soon. So I replaced my phone with this one for the past 5 days, and trust me, in these past 5 days I've completed a lot of reading, as well as I sleep in the same time almost each and every day. Basically I'm not that much of a ebook person, just as I said before, but after starting and reading this one, I can see that I read it faster compared to the way in which I read it in my phone. And also, so far I've completed one complete book and I'm halfway through 2 books which I'm currently reading. I've actually started reading manga only after buying this Kindle. The manga that I've started with is Shaman King. It actually has 35 volumes and all of them are available for free in Prime Reading. Go and check it out if you're interested. I've read the first volume alone completely and I'm halfway through the second volume right now. The first volume was funny and interesting. It is kind of fantastical but not completely fantasy. So if you're into that kind of stuff just like me, you will definitely like it. Now the storage of the device is also something which I loved a lot, because it is an 8 GB storage device and I'm sure that it can hold like thousands of books very easily. The one disadvantage which I found in this one was that we cannot link our Audible account with this one because it does not have a Bluetooth connection. One aspect which I loved about this one is that it has multiple levels of lighting from 0 to 24, so that you can fix it in any range, and the backlight need not be always turned on. I usually keep it on 0 while I read it in the time when there's light all around, whether it is artificial lights or it's daylight normally. And when it comes to the night, I just bump it up to 1 because that is more than enough for me to read during the night time, because I like to keep my screen warm always rather than just keeping it so bright. I'm saying that I change the brightness continuously because it does not have an auto brightness feature also. It does not have that kind of a sensor which varies the amount of light continuously. You will have to do it manually. When it comes to setting up the device, it did not even take more than 10 minutes for me to set it up completely, because while I switched on the device, it was with a 50% complete battery and the rest 50% was already empty. And as soon as I turned on the device, it took like 1 or 2 minutes to boot itself, and it just asked me whether to log in into my same Amazon account from which I actually purchased the device. Since I purchased it from my own Amazon account, I used the same account for my Kindle, Amazon Music, Audible, everything. So it just showed me whether to log in with that itself, and the login procedure as well as all the other stuff just took like 5 minutes to do. When it comes to the charge, it was mentioned that if we keep it in full charge and start reading and read for 30 minutes every day, the battery usually lasts for 7 weeks. I've been reading it for at least 1 hour each and every day from the day I bought it, and I've been using it for 5 days and I've used it for at least 6 hours in these complete 5 days, and the charge has gone down to only 54% right now, so not that much of charge loss at all. Now the things that are available inside the package are the Kindle and a data cable alone. We do not get an adapter. We have to use the normal 5V adapter that we use for most smartphones, or we can even plug it to a USB port of a computer or a laptop. From 50% charge to 100% charge, it took almost 2.5 to 3 hours, and in the instructions it said that to attain complete charge from 0 it takes 4 hours, and I can say that 4 hours of charging for 2 or 3 weeks of reading is more than enough for me personally. And if you are a person who does not go on to read for 1 hour like me continuously, I'm sure that the battery will last even longer. When it comes to the quality of the text in the device, it's really good. Okay, many people say that while you read comic books and manga, it is not that great in quality when it comes to this model because it is a lower end and costs less. but as far as I have seen so far, the quality is really good. I've actually zoomed in the image. When it comes to comic books and manga, you can actually go in for the single strip from the page when it comes to the Kindle app itself. So I'm showing you this feature. It's actually not totally zoomed in right now, but even when I zoom in, you can see that the text does not get distorted or pixelated in any sense, so it is really good in that way. For comic books and manga, it is like this, but when it comes to the normal text, it is really crisp, and no matter what you set the font size to be and the margin and spacing, it always remains the same and really crisp. And the best part of all, which I'm enjoying the most, is that it is very light in weight. Okay, it is actually lighter than my mobile phone, and even when I use it during the night, if it falls on me, in case I fall asleep, it does not hurt at all. Okay, it is very light, and the grip also is very firm. Okay, they made it in such a way that even if you just accidentally wave your hand or anything, it does not slip away from your grip and fall down. You just have to take good care of the screen alone, because it is an e-ink display, so it can easily get damaged. That's the reason why I bought the cover. The cover actually does not come with the device. You'll have to purchase it separately. Most videos recommended to use either a cover with a flap like this one or a screen protection guard like a temper that we use on our mobile phones. I was not that much comfortable with putting a temper on the Kindle, so I went forward and purchased this one. Now this cover actually costed 450 rupees extra from that of the Kindle, and the color that I purchased is wine red. This is how it looks zoomed in. It is really classy, and I purchased the white Kindle because all the other electronics that I own are actually black in color, so I wanted something in variety. And also I knew that I'm going to purchase a cover along with the Kindle, and the white color always goes really well with any other color, so I purchased this one. The cover is really good in quality, and also it is super aesthetically pleasing to look at. It'll look professional rather than anything. So yes guys, these are all my initial thoughts on the all-new Kindle from the 5 days that I've used it so far. I'll make an updated video for the device like a month or two in the future, because I know that I have not explored all the features available in the device, and I'm sure that some of you guys might also have some doubts if you're thinking of purchasing it sometime in the future. If you have any such questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. I'll try to check all of them out in the device and share my experience with you so that you are well informed before you make the purchase. But if you ask me from the experience that I've had so far in these 5 days, I'd say that it is a really good investment, and if you're looking forward to read many ebooks in the future, and if you're a reader like me who likes to experience all kinds of reading, I'd suggest you to buy this one, because 8,000 rupees is not that great an amount when it comes to a very longer run. I'm sure that if we maintain it really well, it'll run for at least 5 or 6 years without any problem at all. So yes guys, those were all my initial thoughts on the all new Kindle 10th generation. Right now I'll try to update it really soon, like 1 or 2 months in the near future. And if you did find this video informative in some way or the other, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel, because I publish new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.